Alright, and welcome to Pokeblog number 1, brought to you by Shiny Glaceon. And this very first Pokeblog is about Heart Gold and Soul Silver news that's been coming out. A lot of news is coming out over this week and weekend. Actually, mainly it's just the week, but I'm counting slightly the weekend. But very good news. If you knows that now you see now where you have your Pokemon following you, it now they stated in I can't remember Coco magazine that all the Pokemon can follow you. All 493 Pokemon. One, I think that's slightly ridiculous, but Nintendo, that's probably one of the few best things you've done. Or not, Nintendo Poke Company. They were working on Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But, I mean, it looks very nice. And we get to see a couple more pictures of the cities. And some routes and the unknown ruins, which I can never say correctly. Sorry. I can never say that correctly. But the unknown ruins look like it looks so nice. I mean, you didn't get to see inside them. So we don't know what it's gonna be like inside. It could be like how they did Giratina and Platinum. But I mean, it looked very nice from how I looked at it. And I mean, a lot of the stuff in this game just looked so nice. It looks pretty much Heart Gold and Soul Silver is going to surpass so many games in its past. Now, the thing about the Pokemon following you, I need to get back to that, is, how I think it's gonna happen is they're gonna have something in the menu, so you can change it, or it's the very first Pokemon in your party. Now, I see a problem with the first Pokemon in your party, but then that would also make sense, because then you don't always have to keep looking at the same Pokemon, because you like that Pokemon or something. It would always give you a variety of Pokemon to look at. Unless you're incredibly cheap and you don't bother changing them. But we'll have to wait to see how that turns out. But that's very nice. We also got some more news. Earlier this week, we got pictures of Cynthia and Arceus. And they predict that it's all gonna have to do with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Well, yes. Today, in fact, when I'm making this video, they announced that it is in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Which, meaning, it makes it better. So, and if you ever find the picture, I'm not gonna show it this video, because I was gonna be my original one, but all this other news came out that it just really excites me. But if you ever find a picture, there's actually 3 different symbols around Arceus. And those are probably Palkia, Giratina, and Dialga. Which shows like a nice elemental standpoint. Now, if it's happening in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, just stating all this, that would mean that you would actually that since Heart Gold and Soul Silver technically happens 2 years before Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it would make sense if you see Cynthia, because remember that secret potion she got to cure the headache from the Psyducks? That's where she got it. And it would make a lot of sense. Now the thing is that you hear a lot about, from some guy you hear about Professor Elm, the Eggman. something about Eggmaster or something, I can't remember correctly. But that has something to do with 2 years ago. But the thing that makes me curious is that if you're allowed to capture Arceus in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, wouldn't that mean Arceus wouldn't be in there in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum? Just theorizing the space-time continuum, but who knows? But, getting to my next topic, this is a very long one for Pokeball number 1, is that they finally released showing the new Pokédex and more of the touch interface. And unlike in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, where we had pretty much not that much touch interface, we are seeing a lot more of touch interface with Pokemon now. And how it is being done is the Pokédex, you see a whole bunch of all the Pokemon. A couple, like, you see always in Pokemon. You see how many are above, how many are below. But this time you can actually touch them. You can touch the little icons going along. So that gives you a wide variety of exercise. Another thing is they showed the stats, like when you're going into you look at your party, they actually showed that out, showing it with the touch interface, and that looked pretty nice. I mean, Heart Gold and Soul Silver is more with touch interface. I'm hoping this all works out in the end, making it a very, very great game. But, they show a little Pokemon entry where you look at your party stats and all, and they show you, what is it, I'm looking right at the picture, but I can't remember, a little electric sheep, I can't remember its name, my brain's gone locked down a lot of times, but they show you the moves on the touchscreen, and pretty much the moves on the touchscreen. They'll probably do other things, because that's all I see right now. But I'm betting you can look at the moves, stats, and pretty much when you're learning a new move, like sometimes they did in Diamond and Pearl, and Platinum, is that you can access them. Now this makes a very nice system they're making. And I'm thinking this is still going to be a great game. And another thing they did with the touch interface is show the bag off. Then, I mean, you can't really know how this is going to work until you actually get to use it. But they showed the bag where you can access all your items through your bag with touch interface. Which also gives it that nice look. And I'm trying to think of something else before I go on to my own personal opinion. Yeah. But, there is something else that's been, somewhat bugging me, and I have to get it out. Is the Pokédex in general. Is, how the Johto Dex, which I'm calling the Johto Dexter order, is pretty much, and that has all the Pokemon, is a total of 251 Pokemon. And sure, we'll probably see every single Pokemon in there. But I think it's a vast amount of Dexter. And I mean, sure, we could probably see it all. I'm pretty much guessing that. But there are some things that also make me wonder. Sure, we're gonna have the Celebi event. That is probably one of the most well-known events. But what about Mewtwo and Mew comes from Pokemon Rancher, but say you don't even have that. The Mew and Mewtwo. How are you supposed to get them without using, the Game Boy Advance era? Using the Power Park, or whatever they're gonna call this one. And they really don't, generally tell you how you're gonna um how you're gonna whew. There's just a lot, all the legendaries. If you're gonna see like a lot of pictures of them, which I don't think this is gonna overly do the pictures. I'm hoping that they do some more improvements. And but this is the end of Pokeball number 1. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe to my channel. So, bye.